Godot 4.2 Beta 2 is here with 100 improvements. Last week we received the first 4.2 beta, so in this new version they will be just fixing some errors. In today's video we'll be checking out all these new changes. Let's start. So first things first, we're gonna be reading the post of this new version. So we entered the beta phase for Godot 4.2 last week with 4.2 beta 1. If you missed that release, have a look at the release notes for an overview of the key changes in Godot 4.2. Well, actually here in the channel you can see that recently I have uploaded a video talking all about the new 4.2 beta that you will be able to check out in the first line of the description. Because yeah, the key new features in the version 4.2 are really amazing and are really worth watching. And of course you must know what's new in the first beta in order to understand the following betas. Since that first beta release, we fixed a number of bugs reported by the community, so we are now publishing a second beta snapshot to validate those improvements and iterate closer to the release candidate stage. Of course, as this is just the second beta, they are just gonna be fixing a number of bugs reported by the community, not a bunch of new stuff. As you can see, there have been over 100 improvements, and here in the list, as you can see, they are mostly fixes, fix, etc. Okay. Now we can start actually downloading the engine, so let's click right here. And well, here we should just scroll down a little bit, find the corresponding version. So in this case, it's gonna be the version for Windows 64. As usual, the download is super fast. We can double click this one. And well, we have the executable and also the console. So let's double click the executable. It's gonna take some seconds to open, but okay, here we are. As you can see, the UI well, now it's a little bit different. These buttons are right here instead of being right here. This button is also a little bit wider, but well, let's just create a new game. Okay, create folder, and I will select here create and edit. Now let's wait just again a couple of seconds until everything is correctly set up. Okay, first things first, this bug that happens when you zoom in and out as soon as the project is loaded, as you can see, continues happening. But well, as soon as you move a little bit the camera around and you zoom in and out, as you can see, doesn't happen again. We also continue having this Blender warning right here that I know that can be easily deleted by changing some things in the project setting, but by default having a warning here is not so nice. It's a little bit annoying. So as you can see, everything is just the same as the previous beta. So let's just create here a complete new scene. I'm gonna name it main, then I'm gonna save it right here. And well, just to try out if everything is working fine and the general workflow, let's create here maybe just one sprite. Then here I will load the icon. Nice. Then I'm gonna duplicate it one more time, drag and drop it here, one more time, drag and drop it right here. So I have one icon right here, my second icon here, and my third icon right there. Now I'm gonna be attaching a script to my main node, actually an empty script, so that I don't have, you know, some functions created. And well, here what I'm gonna be doing is quite simple. I'm just gonna call my process function. I'm also gonna prefix this delta argument with an underscore so that I don't receive any warning. And here I'm gonna check if I'm pressing the key 1. I'm gonna change my first sprite color to red. Then, if I am pressing the 2, I'm gonna change the second one to blue, for example. And finally, if I am pressing the 3, I'm gonna change the third icon color to yellow. Perfect. So as you can see, it's quite a very simple code. Then also, I'm gonna create a new scene that's gonna be a user interface. I'm gonna name it main2, save it as well, main2. Then right here, I'm gonna be adding one button. I'm gonna do it a little bit bigger, maybe like this. Then this is gonna have a 1 and a plus. I'm gonna do the font a little bit bigger. So this is gonna be theme override, font sizes. We can give it maybe 50, yeah. Gonna move it right here, move it up. Perfect. Then I will also need a label. It's gonna be a 0. I'm gonna align it in the center. Again, I will need to make it a little bit bigger. 40 will be okay. I'm gonna center it. Okay, maybe 100 will look better. Yeah, nice. Center it again. And well, this label is gonna be my score label. In this main2, I'm gonna attach a new script. This score label, sorry, in this button, I'm gonna here connect my pressed signal. I'll need a variable score. I'm gonna name it. So when we press our button, I'm gonna increase this score by 1. And then I'm gonna set my score label text to be my actual score. I'm using here str, which stands for string, to convert this integer variable into a string to be used into a text property. So firstly, let's play this first main scene. It's taking a while to play, I don't really know why. And let's press here 1, 2 and 3, everything works just fine. Let's try doing something similar in the second scene. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. So as you can see, indeed, everything is working just fine. Then let's try to also try out the web editor that is right here. As you can see, we are using the latest version. Let's click start editor. Okay, I'm gonna create a new game. Create folder, create and edit. Let's wait again a couple of seconds until everything is correctly set up. Okay, as you can see here, the error, or well, the glitching of this green line yellow doesn't happen. But well, here we have some warnings not related to the Blender, as it used to happen on the desktop. It happens about some sockets or something like that. But well, let's just try to create the same thing that we created on the desktop version. I'm just gonna be creating the one with the icons, just to make things a little bit quicker. So we have here the base node. Let's add here the sprite and also the icon. Okay, maybe we should move it right here. Then I'm gonna duplicate once, duplicate twice. Here I will create the script, again empty, and I'm gonna actually paste the code. Okay, perfect. Now I will also have to save the scene. click here play, select current, and here 1, 2, 3, everything's working just fine. So what do you think about this new version of Godot? What are your thoughts on the Godot 4.2 version that is gonna be released probably like in some weeks? Remember to subscribe to the channel for the latest news about Godot. See you in the next one and bye bye.